Oh my God, I literally cannot believe what I'm about to tell you. My stomach is flipping, my hands are sweating, and right now, as we speak, something unreal is happening behind the scenes. Something that could shatter everything you thought you knew about the New York Giants and the NFL in 2026. No, this isn't some wild rumor. No, this is the kind of scoop that, if it's true, and I promise you, it is, will make history. We're talking about a secret deal being whispered about in NFL circles, a move so insane, so game-changing it could alter the entire landscape of the league. And I guarantee you, what I'm about to reveal will be bigger than anything you've ever imagined. Are you ready? Because what I'm about to drop on you is so explosive, so mind-blowing that your jaw will hit the floor. Stay tuned, because what you're about to hear is just the surface of a secret that's been kept under lock and key, but I'm here to crack the code and bring you the truth. And trust me, once you hear this, there's no going back. The NFL will never be the same again. But before I unleash this monster of a story, I need you to do something crucial. If you're serious about being the first to know everything, about being part of the inner circle that gets the truth first, then smash that subscribe button, hit like with all your might, and activate that notification bell so you never miss a beat. Because the game is changing, the dominoes are already falling, and if you're not sharp, you might just get left behind. This is the moment where the fans who know what's really happening step up, and I'm telling you, the next few minutes will be some of the most important of your football life. So gear up, because the secret I'm about to unveil is just the beginning. Now let's go deep into the shadows, into the heart of the NFL's most controversial, most electrifying, most secretive maneuver yet. We're talking about Leonard Williams. Yes, the Leonard Williams, a man whose name carries weight across the league. A dominant force on the defensive line. A player who, until recently, was rocking the Seahawks colors and rewriting what it means to be a disruptive interior defender. But what if I told you that behind the scenes, something even more insane is unfolding? What if the Giants, yes, your beloved team, are secretly orchestrating a move so audacious, so unprecedented, that it could redefine the franchise forever? And here's the kicker, it involves Leonard Williams. That's right, Leonard Williams, the man with the freakish size, explosiveness, and ability to change the game with a single play, is on the verge of something that could blow this entire league apart. Imagine it, the Giants, fresh off a tough 2-year rebuild, searching desperately for a statement, for an identity that screams, "We are back, and we are here to dominate." And in the middle of this chaos, a source close to the Giants whispers that have been kept under wraps for too long, that a deal is in the works. A deal that would bring the superstar who's been tearing up the NFL since USC days, back home. Yes, I said it, Leonard Williams, the very guy who's been a disruptive force for the Seahawks, is days away from returning to New York, and this isn't some ordinary trade. No, it's a mega deal that could shake the foundation of the league. I'm talking about a trade that will make the NFL's biggest blockbuster look like small potatoes. Are you ready to find out why this is the story of the decade? Because once I tell you the details, everything changes. Now I know what you're thinking. This can't be real. Why would Leonard Williams go back to the Giants? What's the real story? Well, I'll tell you, behind the scenes, this has been brewing for months. The Giants, led by owner John Mara and the new head coach John Harbaugh. Yes, Harbaugh himself, the legend who's now trying to rescue a franchise stuck in the mud, are orchestrating a plan so bold, so outrageous, that even the biggest NFL insiders are stunned. They see Leonard Williams not just as a defensive star, but as the missing piece for their championship puzzle. Think about it. A defensive line built around Williams, Kayvon Thibodeaux, and a young core of athletes ready to attack every opponent with relentless fury. And all of this right now is happening because of a secret meeting in New York, a clandestine discussion with Williams himself, a man who's known for his leadership, his fire, and his ability to dominate both the run and the pass. And here's the wild part, it's all being coordinated by none other than the Giants' front office. Yes, I said it. You think they're just sitting around watching a rebuild happen? No, they're actively plotting a comeback, and Leonard Williams is the key. But why would Williams, who's just signed a colossal extension with the Seahawks, $64.5 million over 3 years, averaging over $21 million annually, want to leave all that security? Because, folks, this is bigger than money. This is about legacy. It's about returning to the city where he became a star, where the fans still cheer his every move. Williams is not just a player. He's a symbol of resilience, power, and pure NFL greatness. And right now, he's being recruited by the Giants because they see a chance to make history. Think about it. The Giants, led by Harbaugh and with a roster set to overhaul the defense with young studs like Kayvon Thibodeaux, DeMarvin Leal, and the emerging talents, are planning a renaissance. They want dual threats on the line, a dominant interior presence, and a ferocious edge rusher. And Leonard Williams, he fits that mold perfectly. His ability to disrupt, to collapse the pocket, to stuff the run, that's what this team needs to finally get back to the playoffs, to even dream of a Super Bowl. Can you imagine the energy in that locker room when Williams laces up again as a New York Giant? The roar of the crowd, the whisper of legends returning. It's almost too much to handle. But here's what nobody's talking about, the true reason behind this secret move. It's not just football. It's politics, power, money, and pure NFL strategy. The Giants see an opening, a chance to steal a star from the Seahawks, to flip the entire narrative of their rebuild, and to strike a blow in the NFC that leaves everyone else in the dust. And Williams, he's at the center of it all, caught between the loyalty to his current team and the allure of returning home. The whispers say that his agent has been working tirelessly, negotiating with Giants brass, with Harbaugh personally involved, and with Williams himself. The goal: to bring back a player who can elevate their defense into top-tier status, a player who can turn the tide in January 2026. And let me tell you, the impact of this move would be nothing short of apocalyptic. Imagine the Giants with Williams leading the charge, terrifying offensive lines, forcing turnovers, and setting up the offense for success. Imagine the playoffs, the NFC Championship, the Super Bowl push. The league's elite would tremble at the mere thought of Leonard Williams in a Giants jersey once again, smashing through offensive lines, chasing down quarterbacks like Stafford and Jalen Hurts, intimidating receivers with his presence. This isn't just speculation. This is a blueprint for domination. The league's biggest teams, the rivals, the Eagles, the Cowboys, even the Rams, are all watching nervously, fearing what's coming next. And what about the consequences? Oh, they're massive. I've spoken with insiders, yes, top sources. And they say that if this deal goes through, it will cause a ripple effect so huge, so seismic, that every NFL franchise will be forced to rethink their entire approach. Salary cap chaos? Guaranteed. Power struggles, you bet. But most importantly, the message will be clear. The gigantic Giants are back, and they're here to stay. A defensive juggernaut built around Leonard Williams with a front seven that strikes fear into every opponent will be unstoppable. The league's future will be written in this moment. And yet it gets even crazier. I've uncovered whispers of a secret league meeting, a clandestine gathering involving NFL executives, Giants officials, and even league owners, all to discuss how to maximize this move's impact. There are talks about unprecedented bonuses, guaranteed contracts, and even a possible NFL-wide restructuring to ensure the Giants' dominance. Why? Because they know, as do all the top brass, that Leonard Williams isn't just a player, he's a symbol of the new era of NFL greatness. And there's more. My sources tell me that within the next 2 weeks, the deal could be announced. Yes, the final signatures might be inked before Super Bowl weekend. Just imagine the chaos, the fireworks. Williams back home in his prime at 31, ready to lead the Giants to their first Super Bowl in over a decade, with a defense so fierce that opponents will pray for mercy. All of this happening because of one move, one secret, one opportunity to rewrite history. So I ask you, are you prepared? Because what I've just revealed is only the beginning. There is still so much noise, so much intrigue, so much hidden behind the curtain that I haven't even told you yet. But trust me when I say, the next chapter in NFL history is about to be written, and it's going down right now. But remember, the real story is what's coming next. The deal, the details, the fallout, they're just the tip of the iceberg. The league is on the brink of something grand, something legendary, and you, yes, you are on the front lines. Be ready. Because when it drops, when that trade is finally announced, everyone will know that the Giants just made the biggest move in NFL history. And Leonard Williams, HES the key. The kingpin of a new era, the symbol of pure, unstoppable greatness. Are you ready to see history be made? Be sure to like, subscribe, and smash that notification bell because what I'm about to reveal next, you won't believe your ears. This is more than just football. This is the moment. And I promise you it's only just beginning. The league will never be the same again.